Nestled among PS2's legacy series, the Resident Evils, the Monster Hunters, and Street Fighters is Onimusha. The horror-tinged historical action-adventure series is one of gaming's outlier franchises, sure, but there's enough of a cult following for the second in the series, Onimusha 2 Samurai's Destiny, to warrant a repress. If you're not sure where to begin, perhaps you've never played or are just wondering what the fuss is about, then stick around as here are 15 things that you need to know. This is a remaster. Originally released back in 2002, Onimusha 2 Samurai's Destiny is the series' second installment. This remastered sequel, an ample blend of classic horror, stately pacing, fixed cameras, and environmental puzzles with Souls-like swashbuckling action, comes with sharper graphics, modernized controls, and a handful of quality of life improvements, the latter two of which we'll discuss in greater detail in this feature. No prior knowledge of series is required. Yes, Onimusha 2 Samurai's Destiny may be a sequel, but with a different protagonist to its predecessor, plus a standalone story. No prior knowledge of 2001's Onimusha Warlords is required here. This game can be enjoyed whether you've played the other games in the series or not. However, if you're the type to prefer at least some sort of understanding of a game's universe without diving in blind, Onimusha Warlords received the remaster treatment a few years ago, and is playable now on PlayStation, Xbox, and Nintendo Switch. Story. After defeat at the hands of young warrior Samanosuke Akechi, once living warlord turned into undead demon King Nobunaga Oda has risen once again to continue his quest to rule the world, ransacking villages and slaughtering any innocent who dares stand in his way. Set in medieval Japan, Onimusha 2 Samurai's Destiny is a tale of revenge, with player character Yuba Yagyu determined to cleanse the world of Oda's presence once again, not just to halt the bloodshed, but as a personal retribution for Oda eliminating Yagyu's clansmen. Yubiya Yagyu's backstory and motivations. Famous for founding the Yagyu Shingage Ryu, Yubiya Yagyu is a master swordsman who, during his revenge mission, learns of his Oni heritage, a power which grants him demon-slaying abilities. Beyond revenge on Oda, his goal is to locate 5 sacred orbs, which, as the legends foretell, can save mankind from demonic oppression. When he collects enough demon souls, Yagyu can transform into a powerful Oni demon himself. 4 accompanying allies. Accompanying Yagyu are 4 allies, each possessing unique skills and intriguing backstory, bringing something distinct to the party. They have their own aims, lending and leading to sometimes infighting. Swordswoman Oyu fights alongside Yagyu, but all is not what it seems. Behind her beautiful appearance is a mysterious past. Stealth-based ninja Kotaro Fuma is especially distrustful of Oyu, a dark secret defining his outlook. Magiochi Sagai is equally adept with guns as he is with blades, but his rational personality oftentimes finds him making merciless decisions. Master spear-wield Ike Ankoji also harbors a grievous past, but for now his debaucherous lifestyle belies his tutelage. Branching storyline. Depending on the strength of Yagyu's bond with each of his 4 companions, indicated by something called Affinity Value, new events and thus different story directions can occur. A mean of strengthening ties with a particular character comes via sharing gifts with them. However, Yagyu needs to be considered as to which present they pass on to which ally. The gift must match their temperament after all. For example, flowers to Oyu are cool, flowers to Saiga is not. The stronger the bond, the more likely Yagyu will have to have the whole cast of allies to fight alongside him. Inversely, a weak bond leaves him open for betrayal later on down the line. All in all, Onimusha 2 Samurai's Destiny boasts 100 different events to discover through managing Affinity Value. Combat overview. Yagyu is a samurai, so as you'd expect, he's a dab hand at swordplay. Blades are his weapon of choice, however as the game progresses, he'll amass a small arsenal of short-range, long-range, and melee weaponry. Spears, bows, hammers, that sort of thing. An important consideration though, oftentimes Yagyu and his crew find themselves scuffling in tight spaces, so special awareness and choosing the correct weapon for the environment are also crucial for success. Magic power. Throughout Samurai's Destiny, Yagyu can unlock various elemental effects for his weapons via magic powers. One of the first he'll encounter in-game is the Burutayu, or Thunder Sword, which allows him to swing a blade charged with lightning, and the elemental effects continue throughout: ice spears, earth hammers, fire-based broadswords, etc. When equipped, these elemental effects can be waived at any time, leading to more powerful attacks. They're upgradable as well, up to 3 levels. Isen counters. A quintessential maneuver, East encounters are Onimusha 2's trademark parries. These function slightly different to what you're probably used to though. Instead of parrying with the block button, players must initiate an attack at the perfect moment to counter an enemy lunge. There's greater risk here to be sure. Timing the attack button pressed with less than surgical precision leaves Yagyu vulnerable, and on the flip side, land an East perfectly and enemies will perish instantly. Furthermore, East encounters can be chained together, granting Yagyu a flashy way to down multiple enemies simultaneously. Souls overview. Another key facet of Onimusha 2 Samurai's Destiny combat is Yagyu's soul-absorbing power. Enemies will release them when defeated, with each color of orb denoting a specific trait. Red orbs, the most common, gift experience points that can be spent upgrading Yagyu's weapon and armor. Yellow orbs restore his health, blue orbs will replenish spent magical ability. The rarest color of all, purple, transform Yagyu into his demonic Onimusha state once 5 are collected, a form whereby he's as powerful as he is invincible. Hell Mode. Hell Mode is a new feature in this remaster of Onimusha 2 Samurai Destiny. Ostensibly a one-hit kill mode, the game advises that this mode is not for the faint of heart, not at all, making health, recovery, yellow orbs obsolete. Should you be adept at the game's senior critical difficulty, then you might want to give this one a go, but be aware it's hard. It'll certainly make every encounter intense struggle to get through. Quality of life improvements. There are a handful of quality of life improvements present in Onimusha 2's remaster. An easy mode for starters now exists for those who just want to enjoy the story without pushing through any sort of challenge. Cutscenes can now be skipped, great for those who are replaying to see those 100 unique story events. Autosave has also been added, as has the ability to swap weapons mid-battle without having to trundle through a momentum-disturbing menu. Platforms, release date, and price. Onimusha 2 Samurai's Destiny is releasing to PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, and PC via Steam on May 23, 2025, and is reasonably priced at $29.99/$24.99. Pre-order bonuses. One of Onimusha 2's most enduring features is Tao Iwashiro's exceptional soundtrack. Maybe this is why the game opted to package a small selection of tracks into a pre-order bonus. The Onimusha 2 Orchestra Album Selection Pack contains 5 orchestral versions of music from the game. A useful item pack is bundled along with the music as well, containing herbs, medicines, magic liquids, and red souls. Those who already have a save file for the sequel predecessor Onimusha Warlords can obtain a special outfit for Yubiya Yagyu, the Samanosuke outfit, which is based on Samanosuke Akechi, the protagonist of the first game. PC requirements. As per the game's Steam listing, minimum PC requirements are as follows: Intel Core i3-8350K or AMD Ryzen 3 3200G processor, 8GB of RAM, and NVIDIA GeForce GTX 960 or AMD Radeon RX 560 GPU. Recommended requirements list the same processors as minimum, but up the RAM demand to 16GB with GeForce GTX 1060 or AMD Radeon RX 570 GPUs. 25GB storage space is also required here. Additionally, monitors will need to be set to at least 60Hz refresh rate, else the frame rates could drop in graphically intense scenes. So, what are your thoughts on this? Go ahead and share them in the comments below. And if you like this video, please subscribe to the channel and enable all notifications by clicking the bell icon to get new video updates. We upload every day and would really appreciate your support. Thanks for watching.